Well, it's officially happened. West Virginia State Police have now put out a post saying that they are investigating a fraud scheme involving the Whitaker family from Odd, West Virginia. As you guys know, I've been covering this story as it's been developing. As you know, Patrick and Eric were trying to allegedly help the family. They were getting involved with their financials, and now three of the family members that were the most vulnerable have been taken into custody by Adult Protective Services, and the Whitaker home has been condemned. And now, just hours ago, the state police of West Virginia have confirmed that they are investigating a fraud scheme involving them. I will let you guys know as updates become available, as this is an ongoing story. I knew that this would be a true crime story because I suspected that crime was happening. And with this investigation, I'm praying that they will look into the platforms and the financials and everything that was going on and decide if there was or were crimes taking place. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
I'm being dead serious right now. I know the world's watching. I know it's probably going to be investigated. I know what I'm saying. I promise you. This live gets done. It wasn't a live. We recorded. Take that
Mhm.
back. A few seconds later, Dwayne, he went outside with Moose, and I start hearing him, "Fuck you, motherfucker. You think you're so bad? Come up here and try me." And it was like that kind of language. He's getting in a confrontation with someone.
Right.
And I'm like, what the hell is going down? And I walk outside while he's going off at this guy, and I'm like, Patrick,
Yeah, what the
what's
hell's
going
going on?
on? And he looks at me, Dwayne, no lie, tosses the phone at me, and he says, "You deal with it," and walks off. I look down, and this
Like,
is first time meeting the guy.
yeah.
Like day two, day three. First time meeting the guy the day before I went home, and I'm doing this channel with him, and we just got through making this video about who we are. He's throwing me a phone, telling me to deal with something. I have no idea. The only thing I know of it is they was just cussing each other out and wanting to fight. I get on the phone with this guy. Then he starts mouthing off at me. And I was like, hey, hey, hey,
It was
bud,
weird.
you better watch out there. I was like, I haven't disrespected you. You don't disrespect me. I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. He's like, well, this ain't between me and you. This is between me and Patrick. And I'm like, I understand that. I said, he's put the phone over to me. I was like, what's going on? He said, this guy is all over the internet trying to act like a saint. And like he cares about the Whitakers. He lived there his whole life. Or, he lived there before. He didn't do anything until he got famous. And he said, he stole $1,200 worth of tools from my grandmother. And those were my grandfather's tools. I can never replace those. And dude, my mind was blown. And I was like, he did what? And the guy was more upset about the fact that it was his grandfather's tools than he was the money, but it said it was around $1,200 worth.
Mhm.
And I look over at Patrick. He's leaning on the rail, looking down. And I said, Patrick, this guy is telling me you stole $1,200 worth of tools from his grandmother. I said, is he telling the truth? He nodded his head, yes. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. I'm like, what are you doing? And he said, well, I've already told him I'm going to take care of it. He just needs to calm down. I said, Patrick, if you stole from my grandmother, I'd be doing the same exact thing.
Mhm.
And he said, Eric, it was a few years ago. I got kicked out of my house and I didn't know what I was going to do. Man, Dwayne, I wanted to get in my car and take off to Georgia so bad. But I got to thinking about it.
Remember?
I'm not a perfect person. I make
Yeah, you,
mistakes all the time. I'm sure I made many mistakes today. I made a mistake walking on that bridge and busting my
you
ass.
did.
Yeah, I did. But I had some days where I didn't make the best of choices, and I want to see the best in people. And I'm
Mhm.
like, he reached out to me, and I wanted to believe he did that for a reason. Um, I don't just walk away that easily. I'm like, dude, and I had a pep talk with him. I said, the only reason I'm not running away from you right now is because you told me the truth.
Right.
But had you lied to me and I found out, I would have never talked to you again. I said, but because you told me the truth, I said, I better never hear of anything else like this again. And as soon as you get paid, you better pay that grandma. He said, I've already told him I'm going to take care of it. And I was like, well, you better. Whether that ever happened, he told me he did. Whether it ever happened or not, Dwayne, I don't know. But that was my first trip. So that's when I started, like, okay, I better start doing my
Sounds a
homework.
little
I better
weird.
start. And that's when me and you made that video. I was
Mhm.
like, I've got a funny feeling here. Something's going on. But I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. Now, I will give him this. A little bit after that, he was very appreciative. And I could tell he appreciated the fact that I didn't run away from him.
Mhm.
And there is a part of Patrick that wants to be better. I think he's done this stuff for so long that
That's all he knows.
it's all he knows. It really is. And anyway, that's when I started, like I said, seeing what's going on. And now I'll go through the whole list of things. One of the things that he was saying, a lot of people were wanting to meet the Whitakers. And I'm just going to, Mark, would you mind looking in my bedroom in my backpack? And I got some sweatpants starting to get a little chilly. I appreciate it, bro. He was telling me that the Whitakers were wanting to do an event with a bluegrass band. There was this bluegrass band, national, very well known bluegrass band that was wanting to come down and do an event with the Whitakers, and that they would do a meet and greet.
Hmm.
Sounds good to me. You know, but he was talking about like a couple of weeks from now, and I'm like, dude, I was a concert promoter in my 20s. That's what I did for years. I was like, it's not as easy as just, hey, we're doing a concert. You got stage, you got lights, you got sound, you got security, you got porta potties, permits, ticketing, the people you got to work. Like, you got a lot of moving parts when it comes to putting on a concert. It's not just, hey, come on down and we're going to have us a shindig, you know. But I was like, if you can get all that set up, I was like, yeah, man. I said, I think that sounds good, and I think the Whitakers would love to meet some people. And so that was it. And I got the text to back all this up, guys, and I won't give you snippets. I'll give you the whole thing. Okay. Like a week or so goes by, and then I get a text, and he's like, hey, I talked to the band. We got to pay them $5,000, and the band said they're going to come and play the show. That's how he announced it to me. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was like, $5,000. I was like, ouch. He said, Patrick, that's a little chunk of change, don't you think? And I was like, we don't even have no money. The Whitakers haven't even been paid yet. I'm like, $5,000. And I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. Verbatim. He said, that's what the Whitakers want. And I thought about it for a while. I didn't know if the Whitakers actually wanted it or not. I didn't know him good enough at that point. I had my doubts that it was the Whitakers wanting to hire this bluegrass band. My thoughts is he plays the banjo, and he was hoping to kind of use that pool that he's got now to get on stage to be a banjo player. But I could be wrong. But I wrote him back and I said, I tell you what, I said, I'm on a very tight budget and I don't think it's a good idea. So I said, how about this? I said, if that's what you and the Whitakers really want to do, you guys do it. If I can help you in any way, you need any advice or whatever, I'll let you do it, but I'm out. I was like, I don't want to be involved. I don't want to contribute. But if you guys make money, it does good. That's all between you and the Whitakers, but I don't want to be involved.
Right.
And it was like, F it, forget it. Just never mind. Never heard about it again. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think the Whitakers were wanting to pay $5,000. Actually, I know they weren't because I talked to them about it later. They started when I got there telling me that they were very suspicious of Patrick, which I have videos of, and a lot of these discrepancies that was coming up. Sorry, guys, I'm going to put on some sweatpants. It is getting chilly up here in West Virginia. Yeah. You got any questions for me, man? Just to split it up because I got a whole list.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, some people are saying, you know, how is that believable? Again, people don't know me from Adam for the most part, but I remember having these exact conversations with him at that point. Someone did ask, like, with knowing certain
believable?
things.
I have
Yeah,
the messages.
people were, yeah. But
I have the messages, but I ain't coming on here to do no hearsay. If I say something, I can back it up. You believe that? I'm not stupid. I wasn't born yesterday.
Yeah, some people have,
the truth is stranger than fiction in this story because it gets much deeper. Go ahead, bro.
I can definitely agree with that. So, I mean, some people have asked, and probably a fair question is, knowing what you knew about Patrick at the time, like, why did you stay involved with him? I mean, I kind of already know the answer, but
I was afraid of losing access to the family. I was not because of the money. I had started developing a relationship, but I actually wanted to keep my eye on this thing. And there was a part of me, like I said, when he told me the truth about that, Dwayne, in the beginning, I wanted to believe he was going to change. I do believe in the beginning he cared about Timmy. To an extent. He took him fishing. He was spending time with him. It wasn't about money or send me this. He was spending quality time with him. And up until that time, 46-year-old Timmy had spent most of his life sitting on that porch, man. And Timmy was so appreciative of that with Patrick. And I was really hoping it would turn around. And I thought to myself, if I can get the money separated from Patrick, then we might be able to get through this. Okay. Same thing. I wanted the money taken away from me. I didn't want to be near it either. The trust, the accountants, I've got all the messages, talked to the people that I was trying to set it up with, told that to the correct authorities. They know that I have that. It was ready to be put in a trust. The Amish was ready to set up an account for the home, which would be under a financial committee. It was all set up, guys, but their money is safe. The reason Patrick sent that $5,000 to me that he's referencing to you guys, that was 2/3 of the money that they made for last month. He could only send so much in that one payment. When I tried to get the other part to make sure, because this is why, the month before, they made 3 grand. 3 grand. That was what we got paid. Okay, we're the rich internet people now. But out of that 3 grand, I had to go to Idaho. I was working on the John Mass trip. I was up there for a whole week working on the murder trial. But we got paid right before then. And he was holding on to the Whitaker's money, which was $3,000. When I got back home, that was when he took Betty and Lorraine to get their makeover. Um, he said, "Hey, bro, I'm going to have to reimburse myself out of the Whitaker's money some." And because I've been, getting him some stuff. I'm like, "Hey, man, that's fine. I understand that. That's understandable." I was like, "What was it?" And he said, $1,500. What? I said, $1,500. All the messages, guys. $1,500. What in the hell did you spend $1,500 on? He's like, "Don't flip out, man. I'm just telling you. I've been buying them all their snuff, and I've taken them to the grocery store. I'm like, $1,500 worth of snuff in the grocery store?" And it's like, okay, I get it. You took them to get a makeover, but did it cost $200, $300, $1,500 is a lot of money, Dwayne.
Yes, it is.
In a week's time, you spent $1,500 on the Whitaker. And remember, he was supposed to be handling that money because the Whitakers weren't the greatest in handling the money. But we were supposed to be protecting. It was my job to call him out if something was going on. Anyway, the next week I come back up. So he claimed $1,500. So now they have $1,500 left. Next week I come up to town. When I first got there, he said, "Hey, man, you're spending a lot of money." He said, "Would you like the rest of their money to help out with that?" And I said, "Nope, I'll be okay." At that point, I already knew there was funny business with the money. I started spending my money that I busted my ass the week prior, doing what I do outside of the Whitakers on them. When I took um, Ray and Larry out and got them the haircut and clothes and everything, and then took them out to eat. The same thing I did with Betty and Lorraine, and then with Timmy, then taking them to the movies. That was coming out of my pocket. And then later on that week, he asked me again because the Whitaker started telling me, "Hey, we feel like something's going on with that money." Again, I got all that in video. Trust me, I ain't. Mama didn't raise no fool. My dad didn't either. um, but he asked me again, "Do you want me to send that other 15? Or yes, do you want me to send the rest of the money?" I said yes. Well, he did, but he didn't send me 1,500. He sent me 1,000. I said, "Patrick, where's the other 500?" Till this day, I've never gotten an answer. That 1,000, I'll tell you where it went to right now. $662 of it went to a water bill that I took Larry up there. Betty and them told me about that water bill. Sophia, water department. I know now it was a running toilet because this past month was $57. And Larry said the only thing they did different was turn off the toilet. When I asked numerous times before, "Do you think it's a running toilet?" "No, I turned the toilet off." Well, it was a running toilet, guys, because I ended up buying a new floater while I've been up here, and the one they had was completely snapped, and that's what it was. And they never replaced it. Would have took 5 minutes. And Larry, I think, could do that, but he just didn't. They told him they gave him 2 blue tablets at the Sophie Water Company to put in the back tank. Take literally 5 seconds, and within 8 hours, if the water turned blue, he would know he had a water leak. To this day, still never done it. Last I heard, but anyway, they knew it was the running toilet. Whether they fixed it now, I don't know. Uh, I'm sorry. I got so many things going through my head, dude.
I don't want to hate.
Call me back later when BJ's not standing over your shoulder and tell me the truth. Look, I've been nice to you guys. I've sent you guys.
I know, but see, I didn't know the number. I don't.
Well, right. Hang on to my number sometime.
I try.
We've known each other long enough.
I thought Larry's gonna tell you. Well, I got my number. Larry gave it to me.
Use your head.
I thought Larry gonna call you back, tell you something.
That's how you're gonna dress for your funeral? That's how you're gonna dress for your funeral?
I don't know nothing about it.
Hey, BJ, we should talk. BJ, what's that, Larry? You know nothing about this.
No, I just heard of it last night on the video. My grandson called, told me he did.
We're gonna try to get to the bottom of it. We're gonna try. Hey, Timmy.
Never used. I think I'm the only one out of all the kids that does it. My two sisters don't do nothing. My brothers don't do nothing.
We'll figure out some way. If you sincerely are going to North Carolina, I'll send you a couple $1,000 and you can go there and try to rebuild your life. Hopefully get clean and start over.
I have to get away from here. I don't have nothing here no more.
Yeah, but
I don't have a home. I don't have nothing no more. Everybody broke in my house, took everything I owned. They took my mama's ashes and everything. Not the truth. They did. I had two nice homes, and they went in and tore them up and took my copper and everything out of them.
So what drug is it that you're using?
Heroin and crack.
Heroin and crack. Have you ever tried to get clean before?
No. Just by going to the methadone clinic.
Yeah.
That's it.
Is it scary trying to quit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be.
I feel like you're dying. Your insides hurt and everything.
I'm sure you have friends around you that are using.
Yeah. You know, he'll come out for maybe 5 or 10 minutes and he goes back in.
All right. Well, we all want the best for you. And I do think probably getting away from this environment might be a good thing for you. Start over somewhere new. Try to get off of all that.
Yes. Like I said, she just stay here and get off of it, Mark. She stay away from people selling it to her. That's all they have to do. Just keep pushing herself. Stay away from people like that.
I know you may not like to hear what I'm about to say, but I'm going to tell it to you anyways because I speak my mind. You have thousands and thousands of people, thousands, hundred thousands of people. You know, they're pissed off about this whole thing with BJ deciding that she can put her hands on people and she can hit Timmy in the head with shoes and whatever. But people are not going to stand by and watch it. We're not going to sit and watch that stuff happen.
It's all BJ.
Okay, we're just looking out for you. That's
I
all.
ain't seen BJ since you left.
Yeah.
Now, if she didn't come down her history now, I don't know. See, I was out with Eric yesterday.
You was out with Eric yesterday?
Me and Ray and Lorraine were.
Did you have a good time?
He took Ray bowling for his birthday.
Did you get you any ice cream?
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah. We just, everybody just wants to see you all be protected and happy. You know what I mean?
I know.
And we love it. People love you guys. Everybody loves you guys.
I know.
And you know, I want you to know that if there's ever any time that you're down there that you feel unsafe, you come to my house. We'll fix that problem.
No, if she got back down, I had to call a cop.
Well, I know you have to call a cop, but I also know that I've done found out by someone that's very resourceful.
Huh?
I've done found out from somebody that's very resourceful, somebody that knows things, that Larry has made several attempts in the last couple days to get a hold of BJ. He's calling people to try to get a hold of BJ to talk to her. I do know that. And what you need to understand is I know, just like I told Larry, Larry needs to be taking care of making sure that his brothers and sisters are safe. And I know you may not like to hear what I'm about to say, but I'm going to tell it to you anyways because I speak my mind. But if Larry is going to coddle his daughter, and if he's going to try to make contact with her, and she ends up coming around here or trying to get her to come around here, his ass needs to hit the road. You need to tell Larry to take his ass down the road too, because if he can't defend you, and you being in fear of living in your own home, and he wants to call BJ and he wants to talk to her, you need to tell him to take his ass down the road, because he's not helping you. That's not helping you.
He knows I talked to her now.
I know, but he's calling her.
I don't know he's calling her right now.
I'm just telling you that I know for a fact that it's happening. I know for a fact that he's calling and trying to get a hold of BJ.
I don't know.
But, you know, the thing about it is that you have thousands and thousands of people, thousands, hundred thousands of people. You know, they're pissed off about this whole thing with BJ deciding that she can put her hands on people and she can hit Timmy in the head with shoes and whatever. But people are not going to stand by and watch it. We're not going to sit and watch that stuff happen. You know, if Larry is if Larry's not going to be part of the solution, he's going to be the problem. So if he wants to talk to BJ, he needs to go down the road. He needs to go live with BJ. Let them find a place together. That's all there is to it. And I know that, I know that a lot of people may not like that, but I don't care. People put a lot of effort into helping you guys and make sure that you have nice shoes and nice clothes and, you know, sending you food and buying you food and sending it here and me bringing you food down there to your house and everybody that's come down there to work on your house. People just look out for you, and we're going to see.
I know.
We're going to see a change. You know. I don't think you want BJ at your house no more, do you?
I don't.
Well, that's the way it's going to be. So I mean, and you can let Larry know that if BJ's caught down there, that it's going to be big trouble. There's going to be big trouble. I know that he was sitting out at her camper this morning.
Who?
Larry. And it makes me wonder if she ain't in that camper and he's hiding her. He don't sit at her camper.
I didn't know about that then. I must have been in bed then.
Yeah.
What time was it?
This morning about 10 o'clock.
What time?
10.
I know he went out there to check my tomatoes behind BJ and them came from planes there now.
Yeah.
I almost she's in there right now.
Yeah.
They keep the door locked.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you this, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good if she's down there at that camper at all. But you said Timmy wants to go see his mom. Lorraine's hollering, "Where's my baby?"
Yeah.
Okay. Just I want Timmy to be around his mama. Timmy loves his mama.
I know.
I want Timmy to be around his mom.
And she likes him too.
I know. And ain't nobody wants to keep Timmy away from anybody. Everybody loves Timmy.
I know.
But he can come back up and spend the night tonight if he wants to. You just let him know. I don't know if you want to keep him down there for tonight or just whatever. It's your choice.
It's up to him what he wants to do.
Well, it's your choice too.
I know.
You know what I mean? So, I just figured I'd let you know. Hey, Timmy!
You gonna go see your mom?
Timmy!
Huh?
Timmy!
Go see your mom? I have a tell for you.
Timmy! Betty come up here to get you because your mama wants to see you.
Mama?
Yeah, Mama.
Ain't nobody down there but me and Larry Ray and Mommy.
He's making sure that BJ's not down there because
BJ's not down there. If she come right up, we'll call a cop. They come to arrest her. Who's in jail? She's in jail.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Timmy? What do you think about that? Go on. You want to go down there? Why don't you go down there and spend the day with your mama and Betty? Go home and spend it.
Do you take your medicine this
He
morning?
didn't take his medicine.
Huh?
He didn't have no medicine to take here. Nobody giving me none. Nobody giving me no medicine to give to him, or I would have given him his medicine.
Eric, poor Helen.
Well, if he decides that he wants to come back up here tonight, please send me his medicine. Okay?
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
Bye, Mama. Bye, baby.
Bye.
I love you.
Bye.
I love you.
Bye.
Have a good day, Betty. I love you.
I will.
Betty,
What?
I love you.
I love you.
Have a good day.
Okay, I will.
All right, see you, honey.
All right.
See you later, baby.
I'm kind of curious about something. Whenever you and Eric went over there to get that protective order that day, and you come back home, did you have a copy of that protective order in order for you to know that you were supposed to be going to court on the 4th?
No, he didn't give me no copy of it. He kept it.
Yeah,
I took him. I took him. I couldn't take it. I didn't have an order.
yeah. Well, they're kind of interested in wanting to know why I took money from you guys.
You didn't take no money from us. That was Eric.
Well, I mean, they're curious. They seem to think that I took money from you, so.
No, Packer didn't take no money from us. Eric got all the money. He has.
You're right, Larry Woods. It was. That's exactly how it was. That's how it's supposed to be on all 7 platforms. But I only control one platform, which is my own, and the Whitakers got paid from that platform, but it went into Eric's pocket. So that's where we're going to go with that.
Yes, they got money every month. I'm sure groceries, stuff, there was assistance they were getting. I would imagine with that assistance, with 5 people, they don't ever go anywhere. They shouldn't be asking me for groceries. They shouldn't be asking me for stuff and things like. I was glad to go out there and get it for them if there's a need. Let's fulfill it.
Right.
But I was, every step of the way, hey, that money is going to take care of your siblings if something happens. Let me know what you need. But I would say the handling of the money was poor at best. Hey, man, I want to buy you something to eat. I'm like, I'm not hungry. My stomach and stress is like, I'm not hungry. He's like, no, I want to buy you something to eat. I'm like, I am not hungry, Patrick. He's like, well, I'm going to get something to eat real quick. We get the Chick-fil-A. As soon as he starts ordering, I want 12 Chick-fil-A sandwiches. 12 Chick-fil-A sandwiches. And then you got fries and sweet tea and everything. And I'm sitting there in the back of my mind like, he just told me he didn't have any money. He let me buy the air conditioner. We just went to 7 Brew. Then we're at Chick-fil-A. He's getting 12 chicken sandwiches. And I'm trying to justify these actions.
Right, yeah. There's a piece I'm missing.
Seriously, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, dude.
Right.
Like, it wouldn't be this crazy. Nobody would do this. So I'm sitting there thinking maybe he's buying the Whitakers a sandwich too. That was around 2, 3 o'clock, if I remember correctly. We got back later on that night. Those Chick-fil-A sandwiches, they never left Patrick's. The guy that didn't have no money for the next several weeks. But I'll go ahead and run through that scenario. Patrick had caught Larry stealing the gas. Patrick's leg was broken. And he was wanting to put Larry in jail. And he told him either BJ goes to jail you go to jail or you're getting BJ out. And he was kind of giving him an ultimatum. Either you go tell, because Larry was saying it was because of BJ. Right. And I didn't know up until that point And then Patrick let me know that Larry had already went to jail for stealing gas. I didn't know any of this, dude. I was very defensive of Larry up until that point.
Right.
Go back and watch the videos. When anybody would bring up Larry, I was very defensive of him. Egg on my face now, but I would like to see the good in people.
Right.
I want to. I wanted BJ to get hope, but that was what was going to happen. But then I started hearing about the abuse, and they needed a protective order and the eviction. So first, they asked me to get an eviction notice made up, and I did, and they served her with it. Okay, but you still got 30 days, and it didn't go over well. And that's when you saw the video of her speeding by with Timmy standing outside.
Yeah.
And I told my wife, I was like, babe, I feel like I need to be up there. I feel like something's about to go down. And being so far away, there's only so much you can do when you're 10 hours away.
Right.
So I loaded up. I was gone that next morning. And then when I got here, took Larry. Larry didn't really want that protective order. That was the thing between him and Patrick. I took him to do. But he was also there on behalf of Betty, because Betty had told me about the abuse and stuff while we was there. But when we got to the courthouse, he wouldn't really say anything besides she threatens to say I raped her. But then the next day, I just said, well, let me take Betty. Because Betty was singing like a canary. She was like, BJ does this, he does this. I really thought she wanted that protective order, you know? Yeah, she told me she did. I want BJ out. So I took her. And that the whole reason I was up here was to do that.
Thanks for the mad faces, because for every mad face that you sent me, I get $2. So keep on sending the mad faces. Good morning, Karen McGuire. Christina Dobbles, I don't need a cash cow. This is not what this is all about. This is all about, I've been reading the comments and stuff for the last couple of days. I've really not said too much. I just tried to stay under the radar and just let somebody else dig their own hole. Man, I love all them mad faces. Keep sending them. It really helped me out. So I wanted to let everyone know that I'm going to do a live tonight, and I'm going to address a lot of questions. This whole thing is going to be, this whole live tonight is going to be about asking questions, you asking questions, me answering them. If they're stupid, I'm not answering them. This is going to be your only night to ask your questions, whatever it is that you're wanting to ask, because after that, this is going to be a concern about the Whitakers. Love all the mad faces. Keep sending them. We're just not, I'm not going to placate to the horse shit everybody's putting out there. So tonight at 7, you can ask any question that you want, and I'm going to answer it. But after tonight, you're not going to get no more questions from me, because moving forward, like I said, this is about getting the Whitakers home. This is about doing the right thing. Love the smile faces, too. I make money off of those also. Keep on doing it. So, I guess that's it for the day. Let's head to the lawyer's office. Need to get some biofreeze or something like that.
Huh?
Some biofreeze. You ever use biofreeze?
Yeah, that's what he got.
Either, I'll tell you something else too, is those,
something like that in a long white tube.
if you get some of those Solana patches,
Yeah, and
look those up, Solana
somebody
patches.
called me the other day, told me they're going to send Ray to knee brace.
Send him a knee brace?
Yeah.
I don't think a knee brace will help him with arthritis. I think they need to go straight to the point.
Yeah.
You know? Ray, Listen, here. Is your leg hurting today?
Because it's raining?
Because it's raining? Yeah, it did pour down. Then the sun come out and it's pretty, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe gonna be another hot day today.
Yeah.
I too.
What? What is it?
He won't shake your head.
Your leg? I felt your leg. Is your leg hurting today?
Because it's raining?
Because it's raining?
Pour down.
Yeah, it did pour down. Then the sun come out and it's pretty, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe gonna be another hot day today.
Yeah.
I too.
What? What is it?
He won't shake your head.
Your leg? I felt your leg. Let's see your whole knee. Here, lay your leg right here so I can see your knee. Lay your leg down, let me see your knee.
Pull it on up.
Pull it up, Ray. So I can see your knee. Where's it hurt at? Right here? Right there? Huh?
Yeah.
What is it? What am I looking at?
Ain't nobody out there.
Ain't nobody there. Let's see your whole... Hey, Ray. If I give you some snuff, will you let me take you to the doctor for your foot? If I give you some snuff, will you let me take you to the doctor for your foot? Huh? You'll let me take you to the doctor? You promise? Larry has to come? But if I give you some snuff, you'll go to the doctor, right? Promise? Promise? Let's see. Your knee? Huh? Hey. What are you doing, Ray? Show me your leg. You feel better today? You do? Good. You got any snuff?
I say that.
All right. I don't have none. It's in the truck.
They do know where they're at. Supposedly all three of them are together, so that is a good thing. There is still that love and bond there between the three. Hopefully they are looking after each other and taking care of each other. I'm glad to hear that Lorraine and Timmy are still together. That, you know, that's mama and son there, so I'm glad they're still together, and Ray Ray's in the mix there. Eric had put a post up last night that he had spoken to some people with the Department of Health and Human Services and said that they were doing okay. So we're getting that on both sides. So I'm thankful that we're getting that on both sides. So I kind of feel better about that. It's not one saying one thing and one saying the other thing. They're kind of agreeing on that right now. So guys, I just wanted to hop on here today, do this quick little update for you. Again, Patrick said on his Facebook page, he will do a Q&A, question and answer session tonight at 7 p.m. Once that is done, I will sit down and I will write out some of the questions and get some of the answers for you. And then I will come back on and somebody asked if I was putting up the videos of these, and I got a notice from YouTube telling me to be careful there because we don't want to use somebody else's content in doing this. So I did get a notice from YouTube telling me to be careful. So guys, I will be back tonight, hopefully to talk with you about this. Again, I'll listen to what he has to say and I will report back to you. Have a great day. And remember, go out and do something good for somebody today. And again, always say a prayer for this Whitaker family. They need it right now more than ever. Thank you guys. Have a great day.